Cup away. Mark, you couldn't be in better form really going into this game, could you?
No, we couldn't. No, I could be childish and say, yeah, we could have won 2 of our games that we've drawn. But no, we're in really good spirits, really good form, and really looking forward to an exciting day, a tough day. We know that, but one we can really go and try and express ourselves in.
And what can you expect of your players on an occasion like this, where nobody's really giving you any chance whatsoever?
I just know what I'll get. We're not going to make stupid predictions that we're going to go and beat the 3rd best team in the country and probably the best team form-wise in the country at the moment. But we're going to try and do ourselves justice. We're going to try and make the supporters proud, make the players feel like they've done themselves the world of good and show people what we're about. If we do that, we can always dream. But we're not going there with disillusioned belief. We're going there with we know what we're about, and we'll give it our best shot.
You're back in today after a couple of days off for the players.
Yeah.
How big a call was it to give them that time off?
Not big at all. Training wise, we won't do a lot today. We won't do a lot tomorrow. I said when the draw was made, in terms of focus, that game, the Tottenham game, will take care of itself, and I truly believe that. We've had a lot of tired bodies around the place over a busy Christmas period and New Year, and the right thing was 2 days off. Players can go and chill out, relax, and they'll come in bubbling today, and they'll be bright when we need them to be on Saturday.
Saw Spurs, I believe, most recently against West Brom. You've seen them a couple of times now. Have you got any clues yet on what Harry might do with his team selection?
No, of course I haven't. But I'm sure he'll make changes. I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 changes. But whatever team they put out there is just going to be oozing with class, oozing with quality, and it's going to be one hell of a test. But we can't worry about that. And I think if I went through the team and strengths of their side, of their squad and their players, I think it could frighten our boys. They know, they see it on Match of the Day and on Sky every week. They see the quality that they have, and we're no illusions about that. But go there and enjoy ourselves. Go and try and impose our game, which is going to be very difficult. But that's what we're about.
I know you do your research on opponents. You brief the players on that. We see the notes post matches occasionally, and they're very accurate. At what point will you pass on any information about potential opponents to the players, or because there could be any one or any 11 from 30?
Exactly.
It's really difficult, isn't
it?
Yeah,
exactly.
You can overload the players.
Yeah, we're not going to do that today. This weekend is about us. It's about us going there and performing on a great stage, and trying to give it our best shot. No one expects us to get a result, but there always is. There often, a lot of the time, there's an upset, and we can dream, but the players, it's a massive reward for them. They've been magnificent all season, and we want to carry that on. We want to make sure we kick on for the rest of the season, and Saturday's not going to be about tactics and burdening people with too much information. It'll be just free yourselves up. Yeah, we'll have a shape about us. We'll know what we're doing, but we've done it every game this season, so that won't change.
Team selection, your team selection, I'm sure Harry's terrified at the prospect of it.
Yeah.
You've rotated a little bit in the last couple of games. Is it a straightforward selection in your mind, though?
No, not at all. No, not at all. But there's going to be some disappointed players who miss out, and I fully understand that. I can only pick 11, though we might actually try and pick 13 and see if they notice. But no, it's going to be tough on a couple, and we know that, but they know we've only got the best interests of the football club and at heart, and others will get their chance for the rest of the season.
Luke Garber's available. How much of a plus is that for both him and Cheltenham?
Yeah, it's massive. Of course it is, because he's done really well. It's tough if I pick him on perhaps Keith Lowe, who's been playing in the cup games, or somebody else. But Luke's been a big part of us since his arrival, and a big part in us winning games and defending well. And he's going to have a tough game if he plays against any one of a number of players that they have out in wide positions.
What's it going to be like pitting your wits against Harry Redknapp? I suppose it's the magic of the FA Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not. But I'm really looking forward to going there. You know, I am as much as the players. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it's what I want to do, and you know, I want to try and manage teams against the top managers. So it's a start for me, and you know, it'll be good on the day. But I'm sure he'll be more concerned with making sure his team beat ours than worrying about me.
Steve Cottrell knows you both very well. Have you spoken to Steve about how Harry might approach it?
Not recently, no. Steve's been blanking my calls for a couple of days. No, I haven't. But you know, I know what the Tottenham do. I know what Tottenham are about. I know what a massive club they are, and an unbelievable football side at the moment. So you know, we're going there heavily. The odds heavily stacked against us, but I say if we enjoy it, then something might happen.
And injuries? Is this
we're fine. No, absolutely, yeah. So we managed to get a couple of breaths into a couple of people on Monday. Like Jimmy Spencer was run down. He had man flu or boy flu, whatever he's got. But he's fit and raring to go. As is everybody. You know, we had one or two knocks. Marlon had a bit of a scare. He scared me certainly in the 89th minute, but he's no problem at all. And like I said, the game will take care of itself. You know, no one's going to declare himself unfit for this one.
Excellent. Thank you. Good luck.
Cheers.
Mark, you've led out a team at Wembley in front of over 50,000. How will it feel to lead out a team while they?
It'll be brilliant. You know, it's each occasion's different. This one is just. It'll be brilliant. It'll be brilliant for the football club, and you know we've got a group of players. It's something special playing against a bigger side like this and a great ground like White Hart Lane. And we've just got to enjoy it. We really have. You know, we've got a. You know, I've been talking to my staff, and you know, we've got a guy that we've been using as well. A couple of guys that we've been using, sort of psychology-wise as a staff, and what we're thinking. And the boys are gonna. You know, normally you go to grounds and you want to see them focused. You want to see them. Not phased by anything, but you know they're going to be intimidated is the wrong word, but they're going to be excited by what they see. They're going to be excited by a 36,000 full crowd, and I think we haven't got to worry about that. We've got to let them enjoy it, let them sort of enjoy the atmosphere. But then when it gets down to 3 o'clock, this group of players know what it takes to compete, know what it takes to win games, and we're not saying we're going to win the game, but. They can go and enjoy themselves and just do themselves proud.
How confident are you they'll be able to cope with that and show what they're capable of?
Very confident. Very confident that that'll be the case. They nothing phases them, and like I said, we're not going to be on their backs. You know, if they're a little distracted, you know, before the game, but come 2:20 when they go out, and I'm sure they won't be. But it's just we're not going to worry about it. It's a reward for what they've done. That's how we've seen it, and anything we get is a bonus. A good performance will be a big plus for us. And you know, we've got a lot of good players in our squad. You know, we're not the calibre of Tottenham. We know that we're not the calibre of anything that Tottenham have got. But on our day, we can get the ball and keep it. We can create chances and cause teams problems. But that's what we'll try and do. Whether we can actually do it or not, it's not a problem. But we'll see on Saturday.
Yeah. Any chance of anyone coming in before the game?
No.
When you got through to play West Brom and in the last 16, did that seem to help you kick on towards promotion? Is that what you're hoping for a game like this can do? Yeah,
it really am. You know, and I think it's perfect. You know, I've spoken to a few managers and you know, said that we're going away on Sunday, and I think it's been brilliant. I think it's brilliant that the chairman's allowing me to do it, and I think the players will benefit massively. You know, we literally go straight to the airport after the game now. We've changed it, and early flight out, and we are literally going to go and recover from a tough first half of the season for the first couple of days, and then sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we're back on it and ready to go for the remainder of the league campaign, which is obviously where we are focused. But we can have a day in the headlines on Saturday.
Now you mentioned pitting your wits against Harry Redknapp, and
I didn't, John. Pete,
but you admitted you were looking forward to it.
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah.
What What do you think you've learned from this season in terms of the attraction the club's got from this cup run and obviously the being the right end of the table?
Just learn. We've got good players, and you know we're on a roll at the moment. We work extremely hard, and that's never changed. But things are going for us because we're working even harder. And bottom line is we've got good players in the squad, and you know at any opportunity we'll be looking to keep that going and just continually keep improving the squad.
Yeah, that's well.